Hey, what is going on, guys? So today's video is a Q&A. I've gotten some questions from family and friends. Obviously, I don't have enough subscribers to get questions from you, so please enjoy it. These are questions. There's about 16 to 17 questions. These are just some basic to get to know me questions, and hope you enjoy it. And one of them is where I'm from. The big one was where I'm from. Everybody was like, "Tell them where you're from." I'm from Canada. To be exact, I'm in Ontario, in Toronto. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm in Toronto or where exactly in Ontario, because then I'll have stalkers. I've been here my whole life, and it's okay. I mean, it's not the greatest. It's Canada. What can I say? You know what I mean? Also, another question here is my hobbies. What do I like to do? I like to play some video games, and you know what I mean, which I'll get to in another question. I play a lot of darts, like throwing darts, which I'm quite good at. I like to do YouTube videos sometimes, depending on what the topic is about. As I said, I have reptiles as a hobby. I don't really have too much hobbies, to be exact. Like, I'm kind of open. Favorite TV show or movie? For movie would have to be Saving Private Ryan. I love war movies and everything like that. A close one would also be, if we were to talk about franchise, it would be the Fast and Furious franchise, of course. So yeah, for TV show would have to be Prison Break. Prison Break's a good TV show. Also coming very close to first is Trailer Park Boys. It's stupid, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for the TV show and movies. Places I've been all over the states. I've been to South Carolina. I've been everywhere in the states. I've been to Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. The list goes on. It's kind of funny. I've been more places in the States than I have been in Canada. I've only ever been to Ontario, that's where I am. So, I have been out of the country. I've been to Mexico before and all those places. That's pretty much it for where I've been. How many reptiles / tarantulas do you have? So, with the reptiles, including the tarantulas, I have 65. Reptiles being 58 of those. So, it's a big number to have. Yes, it does get a little pricey, but it's worth it. I mean, it's not too much of a hassle. I mean, I have a job, so it's not too bad. Any tips and tricks when owning reptiles? Yes, make sure you have the space for them. Make sure you do your research before you actually get the snake. I've done that before. I've gotten a reptile and I had no idea what it was until I read about it after I got that damn thing. Make sure you know the spaces they need, the requirements you need, the housing they need, etc., etc. Every snake is different. Every lizard is different. You know what I mean? So just pay attention, open your eyes, and really, really know the animal and what it needs. Other than that, and make sure you have a good, decent income for them. If you have like 2 or 3 snakes, don't worry about it. It's not too much of a hassle. But if you have as many as I do, it gets pricey, especially if you're in Canada. My favorite snake, I would have to say it's the Dumeral boa. I will put a picture up right now, right here. The Dumeral boa is my absolute favorite snake. It is gorgeous. I'm gonna breed them. I have a pair of them, and eventually I will get to breeding. I'm gonna tie in the favorite lizard as well. I don't really have a favorite lizard. If I was to guess, I'd say the golden tegu, because he was one of my firsts, and I love the attitude on them. They're ridiculous. I know they're nasty, but they're amazing. I love them. Here's a good one. Favorite YouTubers. I wouldn't say favorite. I'd say the YouTubers I watch. I'm not going to pick a favorite because I don't want to start fights and going from there. The links will be in the description just for safety purposes and security purposes. So shout out to all of them. I watch Charlie Chill. He's probably the first channel I wait for every day to watch. I wait for him to upload. Kid Behind the Camera, which is his brother. I've watched Kid Behind the Camera since the beginning, literally from the beginning. And yeah, I pretty much, I know I've never met them, but I mean, I feel like we're family already. Just kidding. AGP, which is their father, and everybody knows who AGP is. Okay, I wouldn't say everybody, but most of these people, most of the people that watch YouTube know AGP. I watch Lance 210, which is Lance Stewart. He's a Viner. He's come from Vine. I've been watching him for some time now, over a year since he started vlogging. I watched his Vine, and then he went to YouTube to vlog. I also from Vine I watched the Paul brothers, which is Logan and Jake. They're funny. I like Logan a little better. I'm a the Logan gang. If I was to support one of them more, I would say Logan. Anyway, there's also BHB Reptiles, which is Brian Barczyk's channel, and that's who I learned almost everything from, and I've met him a few times, and he is honestly one of the greatest guys I've ever met. He's super nice. He just loves to shoot the shit. So what got me started in reptiles? Brian. By far Brian Barczyk. I was watching his videos and I was like to my girlfriend, we should get a reptile. And then I searched them, and there was one reptile that that a lot of people don't have, and that was an armadillo lizard. So I searched everywhere, and it was so hard to come across. I finally found one, and that was my first lizard, was an armadillo lizard. That got me intrigued. I went, and then it started with a ball python, which was my first snake. It was just a normal ball python. And then I was learning from Brian of everything, and then I kept going up and up and up, and then eventually I'm in tarantulas, and now I'm just building my arachnid collection. Future plans. I don't really know what the future holds for me right now. I mean, it could be anything. I do plan on breeding, but not ball pythons anymore. I kind of stopped that. I'm going to boas instead. Other than that, I plan to continue YouTube. If I get up there, I get up there. If not, it's whatever. I'm kind of just doing it as a hobby for now. My first lizard and snake, we just described that. As I said, my first lizard was an armadillo lizard, and a ball python was my snake. My girlfriend's first snake was a ball python too. Another one, PS4 or Xbox? What games do I play? I was Xbox, and then I went to PS4, and then I had both. In my opinion, the Xbox is slightly better, but other than that, they're pretty much both the same console. Just different game type, like different games have it. Like Xbox has Forza and Halo, which is and Gears of War, which I really like the Forza franchise. That's why I'm playing Need for Speed on PS4. I'm not gonna link my PSN in the description because I don't need friend requests off the chain and all that fun stuff, which I'll probably get none even if I did. How old am I? I am 22. Just recently, back in January. So yeah, drinking age in Canada is 19. I didn't know if you guys knew that or whatever, but it is. How old was I when I got my first reptile? 19, I think? Or 20? Something like that. It was around there. Biggest and longest snake. Okay, so I put this into two questions in a way because it depends. I don't know if they were asking for girthiness or longest. My girthiest is my 6-foot boa that I have. Her name is Big Boo because my friend is just terrified of reptiles. So when I put it in his face and I said Boo, and I was like, that's her name, Big Boo, everybody, Boo. So, my longest snake is a carpet python. It's the coastal carpet python. The picture is up there now. yeah, she's shy under 7 foot. So or no, he's shy under 7 foot. Anyway, that is all the questions I have for today. If you want me to do more, just let me know. Put some questions in the thing. I'll save it for a future video, and we'll go from there. So, thanks for listening. I really hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, share, whatever you want to do. As I said, the YouTube channels I shouted out earlier will be in the description below, just in case. So yeah, I mean, that's all about it. That's everything you need to know, and thanks for watching.